Hello, everyone. This is Daniel, and I'm going to talk to you about the fruits of the Spirit. And they are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. I knew the gentleness, self-control, goodness, kindness, patience, peace, joy, and love. I was not sure about faithfulness, but that one I already did, and it's always been there for me. So I'm going to be talking to you about how you can really tell that the person has a fruit of the spirit, because usually with these people it grows. For sometimes people have to realize that they're sinners and they have to go to Christ, and they will accept themselves to Jesus and have them accept Jesus into their hearts, and basically have their hearts set on Jesus, and look up to heaven and only look up to Jesus, because everyone else has fault, and no one is good. Not no one does good, but only the Father in heaven. For everyone was in darkness, and few were finding the light, or they would rather not find the light. But then Jesus is the one that searches for them, and then they see the light, and then those that really want to see the light get to partake in the light, because not just Jesus choosing them, but them. Jesus chooses everyone, but these people that choose the light get to be part of the light, and forever be part of the light once they are set in stone. Now, about growing in this fruit, yes, when you choose Jesus, you have fruit part of you. The seed becomes part of you. Then you become the fruit. Then the tree branches to other people, and the other people become fruit. And the first fruit is love, and that has to grow. People don't even realize that the fruit has to grow. For some people, it grows faster than others. Like the usual fruit, it grows faster than others. I wouldn't say I'm the pineapple, but I wouldn't even say I'm just a cherry. So I'm probably more like in between. But I would say that my faith in God, in Jesus, is really a strong point in right now. Self control is okay. Gentleness is okay. Goodness is not that bad. Kindness can be there. Sometimes it's not there, but it's not. It's still there. Patience, it's not that bad. Peace, it's good. Joy, I can have it sometimes. So it's usually faithfulness. I usually get as the strongest point. And then faithfulness, and there's other sections of love, which is joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self control. And that goes down further. And then part of faithfulness is also, I mean, good deeds works, but faithfulness is usually listening to God. It's part of faithfulness is listening to God, and part of gentleness is being calm. Part of self control is not by itself, but it's part of self control is not just controlling your anger and all that, but it's also controlling your motives and all that. It's controlling your spiritual. Um, it's controlling your spirit as well, and letting it go to the Holy Spirit, which goes up to love. I believe part of kindness is also. I mean, it's also not gentleness can also be hard truth, but kindness can also be telling you the hard truth that only Jesus can do the work, but also it's telling you that once you really don't accept Jesus, you're pretty much going to hell, because that's the truth. Because those that don't accept Jesus, they're on the way to hell, and even if they do know, especially when they do know, they're going to perish because they're just rejecting Jesus. Those who reject Jesus will perish. And those who accept Jesus shall have everlasting life. And those who are sanctified, those will definitely have everlasting life. So, and then patience. Just as my numbers on YouTube, I'm very much patient on waiting for everything. I mean, all right, I'll do this in another video after this one, but part of being patient is waiting for prayers to happen and prayers to be answered, no matter what they are. And sometimes it's God telling you what you should pray about. That's part of being patient. Then there's peace. That's love, joy, peace. Part of peace is not really earthly peace, but spiritual peace. And part of joy is knowing that you're going to heaven, and love surrounds all of them. So really, it's just once you see a beautiful child of God doing the work of God, once they have the power of God, which is not really fruit of spirit, but really the evidence, another evidence of God, which is you get to command certain things, events to happen, and you can command certain events to happen, but it takes faith. That's the evidence of faith. Once you command certain things to happen, some people have no faith can command things to happen to fruit, but it takes a lot of faith compared to that. I mean, I would say it takes very little faith to command a mountain to move, like the size of a mustard seed. How about an earthquake? A 10.3 magnitude earthquake in a part of the world moving. Doesn't take command of great faith, actually. Doesn't even take an ounce of faith. I would say it takes I would say 12 grams of faith, not even an ounce. If that you can count about that. I would say 12 grams of faith, and you have basically the earth moving in a peculiar way, and you can spark a forest fire with little faith as well, and cause a hurricane. Actually, with even that takes little faith. It takes a little faith for all of that, and I'm sorry, guys, but we as a nation, we as a people in America, have too little faith. We have we don't even have dust particles of faith, little thought of faith. We don't even have that. And the scary truth is, if Americans tend to have that kind of faith, people in Africa, they also have, I would consider a mustard seed of faith. And of course, then there were people back in the biblical days, back in the ancient days, especially Noah. Noah was a man of great faith, and that guy had, I would say, I don't know, like a pound of faith. He actually had a pound of faith to do all these wonderful things. And even better is, Abraham had a pound and a half of faith to do great wonders for a whole generation of people to come. He had conceived of a whole night sky of people, full of fields of stars of people, and we as people are a great amount of stars of people. Let's see if it's still working. So basically, if your faith is like a night sky, you sure would have a 1.5 pounds. Even when Abraham was sacrificing his son, that's just 1.5 pounds of faith, and that's just whoa, that's a lot of faith. Sacrifice your son and have faith in God to tell him to do that. That's extreme faith right there. That's a man of faith. That's a man of great faith. But for me, no, it's just I don't have that much faith. But I do have better faith than most people in America. For the most part, I have a fair amount of faith compared to a lot of people, but not a man of great faith. I'm just not even close to that. So, anyway, the evidence is the start of that is love, and the end of that is self control. And it is, like I said, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self control. And have faith also, and love like everyone, like love like Jesus. Love yourself, and then love everyone like you love yourself, and love Jesus. That's all I can say. I mean, there's a guy that says love and all that. That's just, I mean, there's agape love. This is talking about agape love. And any one of you that have other kinds of love, those forms can be corrupted. Agape love cannot be corrupted. So, anyway, I think I'll be done now, okay? Remember, love is the main thing that saves, and also the main thing that you can tell that the person is truly of God, which is love. Is not hateful words, like a man saying that, oh, Edomites are going to hell. You know, that's not living words. Living words is caring for the whole generation of people that are perishing and knowing who to trust. Like this video is knowing who to trust. And kind words heal people. They literally do. Because what can heal a dead person's soul other than love? What can? Alright, I'll be done now, okay? Bye.